it's Swiftkey, and welcome back to Hustle Cat. And for those of you who follow my channel religiously and have seen my channel update, I am finally back from the field. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be back to the channel. I had a lot of fun doing all the field work, but it is definitely nice to be back in the world of good internet and video games. I definitely went through some withdrawal. I did feel very isolated, and I definitely missed my gaming, and I missed all of you guys. I really missed recording for the channel, so I'm super excited to be back and super excited to be playing Hustle Cat again. So let's just jump right back into it. So last time we ran into Nacht, the Rust Wizard, who is just not a fun time at all. And he basically killed Graves, I think. I'm not 100% sure. We tried to save him, but we ended up dying, which is not ideal. So I had to kind of play through that part a second time and decide to run away. And I managed to make it back to the cafe. I hurt my ankle pretty bad. And now we have what's left of Graves. He's just basically a rust statue at this point. And we're just trying to figure out how to fight back against this Notch guy. So Avery's been trying to teach everybody magic. Hayes is being super supportive. Our sweet little cinnamon roll. Oh my gosh, I love Hayes so much. He's adorable. And now we're basically just trying to herd all the cats into the basement so that when this big magic showdown happens, we don't end up with any hurt cats. So Hayes says, okay, I can go get Dracula. I better get her. She doesn't like anybody else. Okay. Hayes shrinks like he's been scolded. I give him a little pinch to the arm and he jumps in place. He looks at me alarmed, but softens when he sees me smile. I'll get Mochi. He likes me. The only thing Mochi likes is canned food. Reese disappears upstairs. Hayes crouches and holds his hand out toward Mochi. He beckons with his hands. Purr. Mochi actually goes to him. He comes when called like a puppy. What? I told you, he likes me. Cats like quiet people. This is so unfair. My own cat likes my boyfriend more than me? Hayes turns a bright shade of pink. I guess I hadn't called him my boyfriend yet, but it felt right. Judging by the way he's holding back a smile, I don't think he minded. You guys are so cute. Finley. The look Finley just gave me. Jeez. I settle into the couch and squeeze my eyes shut. Fake sleep drifts in and out of real sleep. The sounds of everybody milling around their assigned duties becomes background noise. Landry and Reese stand outside, soldiers in front of a palace. The height difference between them would be cute under other circumstances. Finley raises her voice from time to time as she chases cats around. I hear Hayes and Mason trailing behind her. If I tune everything out, it almost sounds like a normal workday. Almost like Graves could walk back through the door and... No, just relax for a second. Then, quiet. Just as quietly, Hayes settles next to me. I don't even bother opening my eyes. It's so quiet. I can hear the anxiety churning in my stomach. If Notch doesn't kill me, waiting will. Maybe he's not coming. Try not to be too optimistic about things like this. You try not to be too optimistic about anything. Well, maybe we should go find him and get it over with. 6 against 1. Between all of us, I think maybe we all equal one witch. That's a very good point. We're not exactly, Harry Potter schooled wizards here. I don't think it's enough power. If what Reese was saying is right, because I don't know anything about this. Who says it's about power? Maybe if we come up with a good enough plan, I hear some noise outside, like scuffling and shouting. Ping. The noise of a metal bat hitting the asphalt. Oh shit, you guys better get out there. I shoot up from the seat. What? It's him. It has to be him. I have to go help Reese and Landry. I limp toward the door. Hayes is quickly at my side. Don't rush into things, Avery. I think Reese and Landry will be fine. They're strong, so... His voice dies in his throat. I feel pain in my chest at what stands outside. Landry and Reese are already rust. Oh my god! Oh, this is going so badly. Oh, my heart can't take it. I'm too attached to these characters. Oh my gosh. Nacht is there, bat swung over his shoulder like he's posing for his baseball card. I want to swing it and knock his head off. Oh no, Landry and Reese. Alright, jerklord, enough's enough. Now you're talking. Glad we found ourselves a deal, kitten. Let me state my terms. I think it was downright dirty of Graves to give my property away. So why don't we do this the right way? You give me the cafe, and I let you go home nice and mobile. Clean and unrusted. Did you ask Landy and Reese politely too? Look how it turned out for them. Would've loved to, but they charged right at me. Little Reese just dove in with guns a-blazing, pardon the expression. Ain't wrong to defend myself, is it? But I got nothing against making arrangements. I'm not such a bad guy, you know? Think it's too bad we're seeing this from opposite sides. Like hell I'd negotiate with you. More's the pity, as they say. Your sweetie over there don't seem the fighting type, but he looks fit to jump me if something happens. Now I'll tell ya, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta, but I'm not keen on rusting someone that pretty. My heart drops to my stomach and I whip my attention back towards the door. No, baby Hayes, don't! Hayes, no! Hayes stands behind me. When did he come outside? His hands are balled into fists and his arms are trembling, but here he is, stance wide, ready. Just try it. I know magic too. That right. Think Graves knew some of that too. Hayes swallows hard and I see him falter. I can't let these two fight. Nacht would wipe the floor with him. Stop bullying him and get to the point. Haha, naturally. My point is, on guard. He beckons me like this damn martial arts movie or something. Are all witches this showy? This obnoxious? This menacing? There's a trash bin by the door. I reach in and pull out whatever I can. There's an old soda can I unravel and fashion into a blade, and a coffee cup and lid I turn into a paper and plastic hilt. Are you gonna fight him with a trash sword? Really, Avery? Okay, look, it's the best I can do under pressure. Oh god, she heard me. It's sort of a thin rapier sort of sword, which is like the worst possible thing I could use against a freaking bat. He swings. I try to parry with my sword, but it shatters to tiny rusty fragments in my hands, like the trash it was made out of. Well, I'm not smarter or faster, I guess. I'd like to point out that if the sword was made from an aluminum can, aluminum doesn't actually rust, I don't think. But anyway, magic. That's the reason for everything, just magic. I barely roll out of the way in time to miss getting smacked in the face with a bat. If it had a blade, it would have chopped my hair. Again, he's using an aluminum bat, and that's covered in rust, so... Again, magic. Ah! Hayes, run! Just go! Absolutely not. I don't have time for this. I grab another empty soda can, condense it as best as I can. It shrinks like I just drain the air out of it, and toss it at Nacht's head. Oh my gosh, I'm getting too emotional. It's being hard to, like, read. Oh dear. He dodges, but not as fast as I thought he would. Maybe if I keep throwing trash at him forever, I'll be okay. I need to be honest with myself. I need help. A bat. His voice is beautiful and clear. It rings out over the cafe turned battlefield. Nacht and I turn our heads toward the source. Hayes. Rusted away. Falls from assailant's hands. He can't seem to pick it back up. It's stuck. The gravity of his voice hangs thick in the air. I'm not sure that I've ever heard him sound. It feels heavy. It's more sure than I've ever heard him sound. It feels heavy. Nacht shrugs, then lifts his bat. It slips through his grip and clatters the ground with metallic ping. Hayes, are you using magic? Yes! I'll be damned. One of those, huh? It's like he's forgotten I'm here. He turns his full attention on Hayes and he looks fit to kill. I've got to get his attention again. Not gonna get your bat back, buddy? You heard the little songbird, kitten. Couldn't even if I tried. Ain't no matter. Changed things a bit, that's all. Nacht lunges at Hayes. He holds him by the shirt collar. No, Hayes! Oh, no. You make magic with your voice, yeah? What do you suppose will happen if I put my hands around your neck, stick a finger in your mouth? Oh no, the rust. Would make a real great joke, don't you think? Because the cat's supposed to get your tongue. But, well, Graves might have some trouble now. I bolt toward them and throw myself at Notch's arms. I manage to get mine wrapped around his, and I drop my entire body weight to get his hands off of Hayes. I feel this awful cold on my hands. I look down. They're turning to rust. Good. Let them rust on in Notch's stupid body if this is how it's going to be. He keeps trying to shake me, but I dig my fingers in like claws. Hayes! A poem, please! I've never needed poetry more urgently before in my life. I hope this works. I hear that verse can dissolve rust. I understand that's no small feat. Within my magic I entrust. This witch of rust I will defeat. Notch snarls and throws me to the ground. I land with a thump, but I leap back on, dragging him down with everything I've got. I feel heavy, rusty. Let my words become like acid, corrode away and rust remove. Friends and comrades returned placid. Return to them the will to move. My hands tingle. They feel hot. Hell, they feel anything. I think I see Reese move out of the corner of my eye, but it could be Notch's thrashing. Son of a... Away, away, the rust will fall, stripping bare Notch's wherewithal. It ain't even good. You never realized quality isn't quintessential. Magic is in the conviction with which you speak each verse. For some, perhaps even you, the crudest words would do. But you've always been terribly impatient with rhymes, haven't you? Oh, everyone's alive again. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so emotional right now. I'm so attached to these characters. Ah, yeah. Graves? In the flesh, more or less. Thanks to Hayes. Graves steps out of the rust like a cicada shedding its shell. He walks towards me and Notched and places his hand on my shoulder. I take the hint. I'm more interested in making sure Hayes is okay anyway. Go. You are neither welcome here, nor do you possess the power to usurp me from my hometown advantage and 4 of the best apprentices and adepts in the city. I see Landry and Reese move out of the corner of my eye, but I throw my arms around Hayes instead. He balls his hands around fistfuls of my shirt. Avery! Oh, Avery, are you okay? Yeah, shh, it's okay. We're both okay. Let them deal with Notch. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. Right now it's just me and Hayes, and we're gonna be okay. Or alright, sorry. I can't believe this. He let Notch go. Why would he do that? I don't get it. Grace says there's a lot of nuance to the situation I don't get. What I do get? There's too much history and baggage between them. I'm staying out of it. He tries to explain the curse and everything surrounding it, but I don't get that either. Something about double layers of curses, cursing as a magic lesson, blah 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 blah, whatever. Sounds like excuses to me. But I'm not gonna, quit or anything. I still like the cafe and I like working there. But I am gonna take advantage of this huge chunk of paid vacation that Hayes and I were given. So I take Hayes home. Just for a bit. I'm not moving back to the country or anything. There are a lot of birds here that he's never seen. And we've got one of the best wildlife reserves in the region. He's like a kid in the candy store. I never got this stuff before, but now I see the appeal. I'm still more of a cat person, but birds are pretty cool too. He's been writing a lot of poetry, mostly about birds. He lets me read it, but he doesn't say them out loud anymore. We aren't sure if that might conjure up a bird or something. It's probably safer that way. Been trying my hand at writing some poetry too. How about this haiku? There's a lot of cats. Not allowed in kitchen. Health and safety code. Or this one. Coffee for your face. Cats if you are into cats. What more do you need? Oh, Avery. So, how is it? What do you mean needs work? Aww. Oh my gosh, is that the end of the Hayes storyline? I don't know. The screen's black. I'm assuming that means it's the end. Oh, I'm emotionally unprepared for it to be over. Oh, that was so much shorter than I expected it to be. I expected the last battle to be, more intense. Yeah, no, I think that's the end. Nothing's really happening. But yeah, no. Oh, I got the good ending with Hayes. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry I was like freaking out and stumbling over my words for that whole part. I hope you guys didn't find it too annoying because I was just so emotionally invested. Oh, I'm so glad nobody died. Oh, that would have killed me. Especially poor little Hayes. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the Hayes storyline. I mean, I'm not really getting an end screen here, but I'm gonna assume that's the end. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Did you enjoy the Hayes storyline? I know I did. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. And the fact that like he can use his poetry, like the spoken word, as magic, that's so cool. Man, what an awesome power to have. So yeah, no, I'm super pleased with how that went. I am planning on playing the game myself to see some of the other storylines. If you guys are interested in me actually recording that and trying to romance some of the other characters, let me know. Like I'm gonna play it anyway, so if you guys would get entertainment out of it, I'm totally okay with recording it for you guys. I actually love doing this series, so yeah, just let me know. And if you do want to see some other storylines, let me know what character I should romance next. I'm really not sure. I might try to go for Landry again first, just because he was my original target, and then I kind of switched to Hayes, which I do not regret at all. But I am planning on still looking at the Landry storyline, but if you'd like me to do Reese or Mason or any of the other characters, like just let me know and I will definitely do that. I am always open to suggestions from you guys. So with that, that's Hustle Cat. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.